So TikTok may be getting banned in a couple days. Now, why is it getting banned? It's because our great leaders in a year of our Lord, January 19th of 2025, they decided that TikTok may be a threat to our national security. And it may be a threat to our national security because it's based in China. Well, ByteDance is based in China, which owns TikTok. And they don't want U.S. data going to the Chinese. But despite repeated denials from TikTok and ByteDance's, owner or CEO.
So, you said today, as you often say, that you live in Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
The U.S. just doesn't believe them. Or it's not that they don't believe them, it's that they don't believe that China won't be able to influence them and take some of our data. So why not Facebook? Why not Twitter? Why not Instagram? They all have our data. The difference is that those are US-based companies, and we don't really care about the data being stolen for, well, it's not really stolen. You signed up, right? They don't really care about the data that is acquired with those companies. They care about the data that's acquired with TikTok. And the government worries that TikTok may share your data, and that's based off of Chinese laws. So, China's national security law, specifically the National Intelligence Law of 2017 and other related legislation, mandate that individuals and organizations cooperate with intelligence and security agencies when requested. These laws are broad in scope and grant government significant authority to compel companies, including private ones like ByteDance, to hand over data or assist in government investigations. So basically, because of that law, the U.S. thinks that ByteDance may hand over some of our data. So let's rewind to 2020, and let me tell you how we got here. In 2020, President Trump decides to ban TikTok, stating a threat to national security. That ban faced some legal challenges, and it was blocked. But in 2022, TikTok implemented some restrictions for U.S. data to kind of help the company go along and not make the U.S. look at them so much. That was called Project Texas. Project Texas saw our U.S. user data being transferred to Oracle's cloud infrastructure. If I knew that, I probably would have bought some stock in Oracle, But by doing that, they hope to separate our U.S. data from the rest of the world's TikTok data. In 2023, TikTok CEO appeared before Congress.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the.
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
Fast forward to last year, April 2024, President Biden signed a bipartisan deal to ban TikTok. Well, it wasn't really a ban. The U.S. government wanted TikTok to sell off its U.S.-based operations to a U.S. company, and they felt that that would be better for our national security. Well, TikTok didn't like that, so they took it to court, and the Federal Appeals Court upheld that. And since they upheld that, the next step was for it to go to the Supreme Court. It's with the Supreme Court now. And January 19th, they're set to make their decision on it. Rather to uphold the law and make TikTok sell off, which would effectively ban TikTok because ByteDance is not going to sell off TikTok to a U.S. company, or the U.S. Supreme Court could ban the law and say that it's unconstitutional and it violates free speech, which is what the angle that TikTok's going on. So there's about 3 to 4 options for TikTok now. That's 1, the Supreme Court bans the law. 2, a presidential delay of the law. President Trump could try to delay the law and renegotiate.
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
We'll take a look at TikTok. I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points.
He's already tried to stop the Supreme Court from banning it, and that was on December 27th. But the Supreme Court decided to go ahead with it. He's not in office yet. 3, TikTok could try to maybe go to court again. I doubt it because it's at the Supreme Court now, and that's kind of the final say so. And 4, President Biden has also been talking about maybe delaying the ban, trying to delay the ban, but he's about to leave office in about 3 days, so I don't think that's going to happen. And he's the one who signed the law in the first place. So that's the history of TikTok and how we wind up where we are today with your favorite app about to be deleted from the app stores.
Cigarettes, firearms, anything.
No, but I got these guns.
So there's a few alternatives. You could try to use a VPN to download it from an app store, make it look like you're in another country. Some phones may still recognize that, like Apple, you got to download from the Apple Store. Google Play is a little bit more open. With Android phones, you can download from third parties. And I don't think you could download on iPhone from third parties like you can on Android. But if there's a third party website that has TikTok on it, like an alternate Google Play Store, you can download it from there using a VPN. And then you can continue using TikTok. Now, they will take it out to app stores because the U.S. companies don't want to get penalized by the government. But you can keep it on your phone. They're not going to delete it off your phone. Now, a lot of creators, including some friends of mine, well, I don't have many creative friends, so including one friend of mine, has switched over to RedNote. RedNote, I believe, is also owned by ByteDance, but RedNote is directly in China. It's not like TikTok, where TikTok is not really like fully based in China. It's just like a Chinese company. RedNote is in China. So people think that they can escape the ban by going to RedNote. Here's the problem. That law doesn't just ban TikTok. It allows the president to say that any country that's an adversary of ours, which includes China, that the app should be banned, and they could just ban that app. If the law goes through, they can just ban this app way easier than they could ban TikTok. And they're probably going to do that. Like Douyin, the RedNote, it doesn't even have like English. It's like Chinese, fully Chinese. Your data's going to China. A lot of people don't care about their data. I mean, like if they stole my data, what would they see? They see a bunch of videos of me either cooking on my Instagram or a bunch of videos about video games on here. Now, what are they going to do with that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they would want to steal that data, but they could if they wanted to. And again, it's not steal. You signed up for it. So what do you think about the ban on TikTok and the ban on possibly other foreign-based social media apps held by China or somebody else that the U.S. considers adversarial to them? Do you think that it's hypocritical to allow Facebook and them to still exist? Again, Facebook and them are allowed to exist because the data is for U.S.-based companies, and we don't have the same type of laws that China has where they could just say, hey, give me that data. But what do you think about it? And if you like this video, could you please subscribe to it? I usually do videos on like video games and stuff, but when a popular topic like this comes along that affects me personally, because like I get like cooking recipes from TikTok and stuff and watch funny videos, I like to make a video about it because I care. Now, what am I going to do? Nothing. Probably nothing at all. I'm probably not signing up for RedNote. I'll just go on Reels or Shorts, okay? But anyway, have a good day. Peace.